like a lot of times if you see any post of like Barcelona posting about anyone in La Masia, why are you not hiring Messi to touch them? Make Messi touch kids.
Oh my god. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Kicks and Cup podcast, a podcast that unites checkered flags and offside flags. Joining me today, finally, Shagori is back, baby!
Yes.
And Neil is here too. Today I'm recording an episode in the evening. Otherwise, I just record it in the afternoon and post it.
मेरे लिए नील देखा तुमने मेरे लिए कितना we have Shakuni and we have Neil also. Why? I don't know.
तो why do you do these Shakuni things, huh? Why?
इसका नाम ऐसे ही शकुनी थोड़ी है.
No, he chose it.
Exactly.
It's a stupid Discord username. Back.
But it was a given name.
No.
I did not take the name. I was given the name of Shakuni. और ऐसा डिस्कॉर्ड में बहुत ऐसा कलेश करवाया तो लोग शकुनी बुलाने लगे तो मैं शकुनी.
Yeah, but
I
like
owned
that's
it.
yeah, you owned it. But we are talking about Premier League Game Week 23. Um,
Yes.
so first I'll
What happened to
do
Chelsea? Oh yeah.
no. First I'll do the result roundup. First, go through the results. We are going to in depth discuss, of course, Liverpool, of course, Arsenal, of course, Chelsea and Manchester City, and maybe Bournemouth, Forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Match.
Yeah.
That was a match.
So, result roundup. The first game of the weekend was Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest, and Bournemouth destroyed Nottingham Forest 5
They were
0.
good. They were actually really good. And I don't know if Nottingham Forest was a fluke, like whatever is happening is a fluke or whatever it is, but Bournemouth was good. Like next season, we can bet on Bournemouth. If they start playing like this, that was good. It was good
Yeah.
football.
And guess who Bournemouth plays next week?
Liverpool.
Okay, then was Brighton Everton, which Everton won. David Moyes and his magic 1-0 to Everton. Liverpool Ipswich Town 4-1 to Liverpool. Southampton Newcastle 3-1 to Liverpool. Arsenal Wolverhampton 3-1 to Newcastle. Sorry.
Uh,
Arsenal Wolves 1-0 to Arsenal. Hurts me to say this, but Manchester City Chelsea 3-1 to Manchester City. Brentford Crystal Palace 2-1 to Brentford. Leicester City Tottenham 2-1 to Leicester City. Aston Villa West Ham ended as a draw 1-1, and Manchester United beat Fulham 1-0.
that was like I did not see that happening, but that was a good goal.
Yeah, so let's start with Bournemouth Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Iraola is doing some magic.
They seem, and like the thing is that at different points of the season, different teams have looked unstoppable. There was a spell where Chelsea
Hmm.
went on a run, then there was a
Yeah.
Brighton run, then there was a Fulham run. Now this is the
Now it's
Bournemouth run.
Nottingham. Yeah. I mean,
Then
in
there
the
was
middle, Nottingham
Nottingham,
Forest. Yeah.
Nottingham also. This season is crazy.
Yep.
But the only place where I really love nepotism and I will support it to the fullest is football. Justin Kluivert.
Justin Kluivert.
He is so good. He is so good.
What is
Like
nepotism
father.
there? Yeah, oh,
His
it's
father was a player too, professional.
at Bournemouth only.
No.
So then
No,
how is it nepotism?
But
फुटबॉलर का बेटा फुटबॉलर.
influence.
नेपोटिज्म
Haaland's
और
father
क्या
was
होता है?
also.
Yeah, but so again, Haaland is a good footballer.
Yeah. So
Haaland
again,
is
that
basically
proves the
they
point,
have
na?
they have more chance of getting contracts than other players. No?
But yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
but the thing is that nepotism is more like Lance Stroll and Aston Martin. That is nepotism. This is like just yeah,
But that is
sure,
the
it might
bad.
be
That is no. That is the bad face of nepotism, where
no, but it might be
Lance is.
like it might be easier for them to, kind of get that initial pro contract or
Yeah.
anything. But if they don't perform, football is not, there is no lack of football
That's
players
he's just talking about getting it,
getting it.
getting the first pro
Yeah,
contract.
getting, yeah. Like even
Yeah,
for a player to, like, he's what's his age? He's 25 and he's playing for Bournemouth.
yeah,
He has in his career before that, but he's playing for Bournemouth. He's playing in the Premier League without doing anything that significant in any of the, those like junior
yeah.
leagues or something like that. So that still gives him that
What
chance or
position
that
does he
edge.
play?
Midfielder.
Which, what
He's,
midfield? Cam?
no, I think he's a winger. I think. I'm
Is he
not
a
sure
winger?
though.
Not sure.
If
I'm
he's a
also not
winger,
sure.
then
I
Salah does
think
not sign. Come to Liverpool.
the jerseys
Come to
match a
Liverpool.
little.
Why not? Player of his caliber should be winning trophies, not going to win that at Arsenal, Man
Yeah,
United, or it looks like not even at Chelsea right now. I'm so mad at Enzo Maresca. But yeah, Liverpool Ipswich Town. A pretty straightforward game. Glad
yeah.
Salah is back to scoring. That
It was a
50.
it was a very basic Liverpool game. Like it was
I
just
mean, neither
normal.
was Ipswich. It was,
Yeah, I mean, but it felt like a very normal day at work. Like the boys went, the boys scored, the boys came back. It's okay, yay, very good.
yeah.
Let's have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Like, none of our first team, all I think from our first team regular starters, I think 4 or 5 players are traveling for the Champions League last match to
Oh,
PSV. Like, he's not taking Virgil, he's not taking Konate, Salah, Trent, he's taking nobody. It's like everybody rest
but
up for
it's
Bournemouth.
yeah, exactly. But you have to like, I mean, to be very honest, like, Bird, that team runs. That team will, tire you so quickly, and it is a very good team to play. So you would need
PSV,
your
No,
no Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you would
100%.
need your proper squad for that because they are proper workhorses. They want to do something at Premier
Yeah.
League. They have nothing to lose. So they
Yeah,
will come with
because
full force.
essentially, yeah, like so essentially this like levels the field. So because none of our first team players are
Yeah.
going to be playing over the weekend. Oh, I
Hmm.
mean midweek. So that like it's we've all had similar
Hmm.
amounts of rest.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that I think that match would be interesting. I don't know, man. We the start of the season we defeated them very easily, but like this Bournemouth is like totally different from because I think Bournemouth we played was like the third match of the season start.
Yeah. But I mean, it could be right. It's the start of the
Yeah,
season. They're getting to know each other. Things are happening. Things are not
yeah.
happening.
But I mean, same could be
is it
said
Yeah.
home or
for
away?
it's away.
Oh, interesting.
Against
The
the
And
pl-
Bournemouth
Cherries.
have beaten Arsenal. Bournemouth have beaten Man City there.
well, I mean, don't compare us to Arsenal first of all. Manchester City has been a little so I'm not saying it's 100% Liverpool win, but I'm saying that we'll put up a
Yeah.
better because Arsenal. I remember in that game, Arsenal had just one shot on target. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be Liverpool. Like we are not going to have those numbers. Arne Slot will fire everybody if that happens in a game.
Salah, you are out. You wanted a contract, bitch. No.
So let's talk about then the controversy of the weekend. We should make that
Weekend.
a segment because there is just always one or the other controversy, which is Michael Oliver again. I don't know why
Hmm.
Michael Oliver. I think maybe he gave a decision against Arsenal because he was like at least Manchester City will finish above Arsenal, but doesn't need to do that. It is Arsenal, but yes, Arsenal fans, we know it was not a
Red
red
card.
card. It was not a red card. But you know what? You deserve it because you fuckers always celebrate when other teams get it. No.
Exactly.
You will never
Exactly.
come and say, oh, in the spirit of the game, yeah, that decision was wrong. You will never say that. So don't expect that pity from us. You're first and foremost Arteta
To be
fans,
very
then you're
honest.
Arsenal fans, then you're football fans. So fuck off. We love football more than you love football.
Yeah.
But to be very honest, they should be thanking Michael Oliver because the only goal that was scored was by Calafiori, who came in because of that red card. Calafiori was substituted because of that red card.
Yeah.
So great.
I mean, you never know.
The
Might
only
have come
reason they
on
was
anyway,
nah.
also. But to be very, I wanted Wolves to win. I was like, Wolves away, not an easy place
Yeah.
to go. Maybe something happens, this, that. But it's okay. Manchester, Omar Marmoush to score hat trick against Arsenal uh, at the Emirates.
It's this week only, no?
Yeah, this weekend only.
It will
So,
happen. It will.
yeah, and then the funniest thing is Neil showed this to me. What is that they challenge? High foot challenge.
Yeah, high
Ha! And the example that they've taken is the Doku karate kick to McAllister. On the Premier League website, they're like, we're trying to explain what a what is
high
it?
foot challenge.
High foot challenge is. They've taken the one example which was a clear foul and was not given. It happened inside the penalty area. It should have been a straight penalty. It was not given.
And that was the
So
example on the
you have to
official.
understand the people. We love two sports. For both the sports, the governing bodies are idiots.
Is it us? Is it us? Is it
Could
because
be.
we follow them?
Could be. They will
Do we
give
need to?
different decisions for every time.
Are we there? Have we spotted the glitch in the matrix? Is it that we need to stop
Very
watching it?
possible. Or maybe we can do one thing, like switch from Premier League to like Bundesliga or something like that. Let's see if this happens in Bundesliga also.
Let's do La Liga na, so that Real Madrid also
हाँ
loses.
हाँ
This Barca boy is
नहीं
so
यार
happy. You are doing
नहीं
so
नहीं नहीं
bad, bro. I'm telling you, Atletico will win the league if Real does not win.
I am okay. I am okay. When if Atletico wins, I'm really okay because Diego Simeone deserves something. बेचारा एक तो he's in Atletico Madrid. He is always fighting with two clubs which are always going to win, and he still does something every season. It's like,
Two leagues he
no, I
has.
will do. I
He
will.
has won two leagues, na, in the last
Yeah.
10 years.
So in 10 years,
Yeah.
in
That's
a
still more than
in a three
Arsenal
leg,
Yeah, exactly. Still more.
in the last 10 years.
It's more than
but in
Liverpool
a
also.
Yeah, but we have a Champions League.
how
But we have a Champions League.
Two Champions League.
I think
We
he
have
has
two
a Europa,
Champions
right? I think.
Last 10 years? No.
No, not 10 years.
Last
In
10 years we
21st
have one.
century.
The 21st century, yeah, two Champions League. Still more than Arsenal. Yeah, so I think, but like they used an example of something that was not given a yellow card, which was an obvious foul, which they've now like confirmed that it was an obvious foul by the same referee. Like it was Michael Oliver who did not give it. And it's like, oh, Michael Oliver does not like a card deciding a big matchup, and he's never given a red card to apparently Manchester City. But I mean, listen, and
Yeah.
like PGMOL did come out and they were like, oh, he's getting threats and abuse and this, that. First of all, listen, if you're one of those people who threatens and abuses players or officials or managers or whatever, or like
Just
players' wives and
shut up.
everything, just fuck off. Just go away from our sport. You are
Yeah.
not, you are not needed here. Like, that is no way to support your team. No. And no way to support the sport. Just fuck off. But PGMOL, if you're listening, there is enough evidence of Michael Oliver's shady decisions. I understand standing by his side against this threat, abuse, slash whatever is happening, because that is stupid. But I think there is enough
Who
documented,
runs PGMOL?
I think it's Howard Webb, right?
Yeah, the PGOML thing, na?
Yeah.
Huh.
But I think there are enough examples, right from like I think 2021 title fight also, like if you see like the number of decisions, that controversial decisions that have not been given against Manchester City have mostly come in games that Michael Oliver has um, officiated. So please look into it, PGMOL. Man, I really feel like it is us. We are the problem.
Yeah. Hmm.
Every game, every sport that we love has just the stupidest governing body. and they just like week after week after week they will just stoop down to new lows. But yeah, now we come to Manchester City, Chelsea. Oh my God, Enzo Maresca, just, just please.
I've had it with Robert Sanchez. Please get that player out of my club. I have had it. I have supported Enzo Maresca's decision for long this season. Every time
How
on
have
this
you gone from
podcast,
Courtois and Mendy to Kepa and like fucking Robert Sanchez?
I have
How?
supported Sanchez longer than any other Chelsea fan on this podcast. Every time Mansi has asked me
Bashed him, yeah.
Sign Kelleher.
sign Kelleher or whatever it is, I always say that he makes saves. He makes mistakes, one or two, but it's okay. He makes the saves, and the manager trusts him, and he is a good passer of the ball. Don't need
Yeah.
it. You don't need all those qualities at all. Just need a keeper who won't make those mistakes. Oh my god.
You have a great keeper. There is a wonderful keeper who has also played in Premier League, is now
Kepa.
playing in Italy. No, he is playing in Italy right now. His
Petrovic.
name is no, his name is David De Gea.
Oh.
He
Oh,
was
get
a
David De
beast.
Gea back.
The problem is the problem is David De Gea's age. Chelsea doesn't
Yeah,
sign
I
Chelsea
mean,
him.
only signs
yeah, Chelsea
teenagers.
only, yeah, Chelsea, yeah, underage. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
It's
in
underage or
short,
nothing.
Their club is child labor.
that game, we could have wrapped it up within 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm.
We went 1-0 up. Cole Palmer got clear. The pass wasn't that great, but it was still finishable. Even, I don't know
Yeah,
if that's a word also.
Yeah. No, so
It
like
was
our,
still
our
like
first our
for
first reaction was that Cole Palmer's pass was really bad, but like after watching replays and everything, like Nicholas
it
Jackson
just
did not need to take those extra touches and
just
bring the
needed to
ball
tap it
back.
in.
Just tap it
Just
in
needed to tap it
you
because
in.
don't
he
have a finisher. See, this is the same problem that we were discussing with Manchester United as well. No one knows how to finish it in the box. Like what to do when they go inside the box is a mystery to
No,
them.
let's Manchester United don't have a runner. Like at least Jackson does the other
Yeah.
parts really well, like holding the
Hmm.
ball, bringing others into
Yeah.
play. He's not a finisher,
But
but he does the other
the
things really well.
box, yeah. The box things
I
are
think
pathetic.
But I think that is the problem of having this young. I mean, like of course, having a younger squad, you're going to have these players whose work rate is going to be crazy, and there's like you can have them for longer time, and this that all of that is true. But like there are some things that come with experience, and that is why you need a figure
Yeah.
like Thiago Silva or like just somebody who's a little bit mature, like Enzo
Somebody
Maresca.
will
And
provide
Enzo
guidance.
Fernandez is, I think, one of the oldest, but he's like a man child. Like I really,
The oldest is 26.
that is
They're even
not-
younger than us.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, we are older. And
When I
that's
mean
why
I
we can be
remember
those
like
leaders.
when you had zero, every striker that you guys signed knew how to finish, what to do in the box, what not to do in the box, how to finish it. If you don't think you can score, pass it to someone, do
Yeah,
something with the ball. Like those things are really missing. Like what they try to do is they try to create a chance where there already is a chance in front of them. They try to create
who
another
who
chance
was
and score.
who was your other guy other than Chaloba that Pochettino wanted to keep, and
Gallagher. He
Gallagher,
was a midfielder.
Conor Gallagher,
Yeah.
no? Yeah, again, he is another example of a player who has kind of that leadership qualities that
Yeah, he was a very good
he should
captain
have
last season.
stayed. And even Thiago Silva, I think he could have been that like
At least from the bench.
sign three less teenagers. But when Chelsea runs into, so like I think if because at halftime the score was 1-1, that is when Thiago Silva should come on to kind of like
Yeah.
just get the squad together, just bring up the morale, and like just
Just
help
make
them
him play
cope
like
with it
30
just.
minutes. Make him play
Yeah,
30 minutes, nothing more.
and then be a support at the back, be there to guide Sanchez. Like just be. You need that presence, like Van Dijk is for Liverpool, and we could have just seen Thiago Silva more in Premier League, and now we can't because Chelsea wants young players.
Chelsea are ageist.
Yeah.
So my only complaint as a Chelsea fan, just get Sanchez
Roberto
out.
Sanchez.
Yeah, like Everything else, Jackson missing, I'm okay. He's doing the right things. Eventually, maybe 1 year, 2 year, eventually, whenever it is, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year,
Yeah.
he'll get it right or he'll get sacked. I mean, his
Yeah,
contract won't
it's
be
either
renewed.
way. Yeah.
Whatever it is, we'll sell him. At least he's doing the pre things right? Like
Hmm.
Hmm.
making the runs,
But
getting the
you need
ball
a
to other
finisher.
people. We'll get a finisher. That's okay.
You
He's
have a
still
lot
there.
of.
Cole Palmer had a bad game. Understandable. It's okay. You can't be great. Last 7 games, he hasn't been great. He scored 2 goals, 1 assist. That's okay. Output is still okay. You need time. He's getting tired, and you need to switch positions. Maresca, you could think about it. Enzo Maresca, I'm okay with everything else. Like the way he wanted to play compact and everything, it was a bad decision to
Hmm.
play that against Man City when he's continuously seeing Guardiola running. He should have addressed that at halftime because both the fullbacks of Man City were running past our defenders on both
Yeah.
sides. He should have stopped that. Okay, bad mistake. He's also learning. He's the championship manager, first time in the Premier League. Still get it. All those things I'll give you. Take your time. It's okay. We lost. If we don't get the Champions League this season, fine. No problem. Very young team, incapable hands. You can do better. But get Sanchez out of this damn squad. Everything else I'll take. But get Sanchez out of the club, man.
And to defend Sanchez, he's like, have you seen how many mistakes Nicholas Jackson makes? He's
That's my point.
like, have you seen how shit Caicedo is? I'm like, what are you doing, man?
That's
It's
so.
like
That's what I was trying to say. It's like you have a lot of qualities in a lot of players, but you don't have the most important qualities in your front line. That is what is hurting you. Like you can't rely on one or two players every time to go and score. You need that
and
options. The
please
other.
play Joao Felix, man. Please play
Joao
Joao
Felix,
Felix.
I can't believe Aston
Yeah.
Villa are now trying to sign Joao Felix. Why is he not playing Joao Felix? I will not understand. That man
Like
is
I
a
mean,
game changer.
even how Felix is a good person to learn something. If like finishing is a something that you guys are lacking, that man has precision. Like he
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
amazing when he was playing for Atletico. He has been phenomenal through and through.
And this is his
He
second
should
stint
be.
with Chelsea, right?
Yeah, first stint was also
First
good.
Yeah.
stint was also good.
He scored 7 or 8 odd goals. 7 odd goals, maybe. But whatever it is, Enzo Maresca, take your time, but don't be so headstrong.
Yeah.
Right, I
You need
mean,
to have the in-game tactical changes.
as long as you're headstrong about the right things, like there is no way that you can justify still having Robert Sanchez as your goalkeeper.
Be like Jurgen, not Ange, please. Like, if you're seeing something is wrong, like I would commend Arne Slot. His in-game management is so good, so good. Whenever he sees something is not working, he makes sure that even though it doesn't work all the time, 90% of the time it has worked till now this season.
Yeah.
But Enzo Maresca, his game plan, everything is. We were listening to the Gary Neville podcast where he rightly said, I'm in agreement with Gary Neville. What the hell? But
We are agreeing to Gary Neville. Oh my god.
he said
What
like
is-
These
Chelsea
days.
players are like lifeless robots. They have been given an
Mhm.
instruction. You have to do this. You have to do this
Yeah.
only on the field, and they were doing it blindly without applying their brains.
Exactly. I
So
saw that.
two things from very very good points that I would also like to highlight. Kusanov debut, worst debut you can imagine.
But
So he
he's
makes
a
a mistake.
kid.
He makes a mistake, but we should have exploited it more.
Yeah, actually.
First 5 minutes conceded a goal. In the next 5 minutes conceded a free kick to Palmer. Then after that we didn't exploit him at all. We didn't go through that side at all. Rather, if there was a proper leader there, they would have guided him. Please
Yeah.
attack from the left more. Don't attack from the right as for now. Let us exploit this new person who doesn't know the language. We all know he doesn't know the language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is making a debut in a very big game. Of course he's nervous. See his face. It was on his face only. Exploit
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He didn't exploit that. Enzo Maresca, fine Enzo Maresca. Some player should have. The leader in Chelsea's team, Reece James, should have done that. He's the captain for what? What then? Just for the namesake, he's a captain. Okay, fine. Enzo Fernandez. He should have done that. Nobody did. There's no leaders. They're lifeless robots given instructions. They'll just do what the manager said. They are not dynamic enough to adapt to the conditions of the game. Second point, again,
But
same
have they?
thing.
But do they even know that they have to do that? My entire point, leader that is lacking. It's not just the dynamics of the game. It's just my main point is in the training sessions, whatever that happens behind the scenes during those training sessions, during the pre-match sessions that they do, it should be coming from Maresca. Then the leaders have to, impart it through the
No,
team.
like adapt to
It
Yeah, but
your.
can't
like,
be, no, no,
but how is it that at halftime nobody's saying, bro, what you said is not
exactly,
working? It's not
exactly.
working. So tell us what to do. That is not this because this we played like this for 45 minutes and it did not work.
And
It
sometimes teams
still does.
adapt to changes without the manager's thing
Without the
also.
managers, like again, that was my problem also with like Liverpool's kind of bad this blippy form that came
But
in between. I was like, why do you have to wait for Arne Slot to tell you what to do? Like you should. You are
You're a footballer.
you are
You're a
professional
professional footballer.
footballers. You know what your manager's tactics are more or
Like
less going to
a
be.
the
lot of times, no, no, a lot of times we see that the players will blindly look at the manager during in cases of crisis, like whenever like if a team is what 3-0 down, if a team is 4-0 down, a lot of
But
times we will see that the
But
person
Chelsea
like
was
the in
never.
charge.
But Chelsea Man City game was never that one sided. I think halftime it was 1-1 only. They were still in the game. Again, the
and we were
next
1
two
0 up for God's sake
for
for that
till
time.
40th minute or
Yeah,
something. You
42nd
guys
minute
had
they scored.
42nd minute they scored the first goal. So like for
First goal also Sanchez mistake.
major
Second goal also Sanchez mistake. Third goal is Levi Colville and the defender's mistake.
yeah.
It's all mistakes. It's not that they scored beautiful goals. It was just a mistake.
Yeah, it's not like they were like, yeah, there is no response to this goal. It was like a well executed goal or anything.
But the point is, seriously, we are a very underage team, understandable, learning from our things. But whatever we are learning, we should make it a lesson so that we don't repeat it. But
Mm.
we are not making it a lesson.
But you guys are still signing kids only. Like to be very honest, like I recently saw that you guys signed an 18-year-old or someone
Yeah.
who will no a 15-year-old who will join you guys when he turns 18 or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't know.
why are you doing this?
I
What
am
is wrong
not
What
in
with
is
you?
control
I
of the
have
club.
no
What is
clue. See,
see?
again with this, it's the same thing. I don't know how they're doing business, but like they have 8 goalkeepers and somehow Sanchez is their best goalkeeper. Like, what is the point of having these people? Like, you're
And
earning
if you
from the
have so
lower
many,
income and everything. Like, just assume that Sanchez is injured. Hamstring injury is out for the season. Like, who will you bring in then? Bring that goalkeeper in. Like, oh, this is the first
I
time
don't
I've seen
understand.
Neil so passionate about Chelsea. By the way, he's so pissed right now.
But it does not make any sense for you to be playing someone who has been constantly making mistakes. It's not like you don't have any backup for it. Like you have very good, but like maybe decent
But they have,
goalkeepers.
no, but they have their like Conference League goalkeeper. Give him a chance. Like make
Yeah,
Sanchez earn his place.
yeah.
Unless there is a, if you're going to support Sanchez like this, he has no motivation to improve his game because he's like the manager blindly trusts me. If not me, then
Play
who?
Prem.
That you can't have
Yeah,
that complacency in the team. And also another thing, Enzo Maresca. Next time, if you're asked if you're in the title race, give a diplomatic answer. Don't say that no, we are not
yeah.
in the race, and then go on to prove it for fucking 8 games. And what the fuck? Like,
This
why would you say
this
that?
has to be the like in this season. This has to be the worst Chelsea run ever. Like
Yeah.
this is just not
Like
going
they
anywhere.
started, Arne Slot in one of his press conferences said that Liverpool have earned every point we have got this season in all the matches that we have played except the one against Chelsea, the one we played against Chelsea at Anfield. That is the only game where he thinks that Liverpool were not the better team, but we got all the 3 points. You know why we got the 3 points? You know whose mistake it was?
Just
Sanchez. Yeah.
Sanchez.
Yep. So,
Sanchez, I think Sanchez and Onana have like a secret pact who can get more goals.
bro, how can they go from Mendy and Petrovic to like Kepa and then Sanchez? Like, how? What are you doing?
Mm,
What?
it is pathetic.
Yeah. So that's it. Like our
Firstly,
next game
selling
is against
the
West Ham, I think
entire
so.
everything happened from selling Mendy. I still don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know why we
Like
sold
the
Mendy for anything. Like,
Saudi bid came in and you're like, yeah, okay, you just let Mendy go without any backup keeper. Petrovic had to step up. He had to literally do everything to earn his place, and you sold him also.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm. I just want as many teams to finish above Arsenal as possible, and so Chelsea, please sort your shit out.
Yeah,
So,
Nottingham Forest, bro. I want Nottingham Forest in Champions League next season. Come on, Nottingham. Come
oh
on,
yeah, I
Forest.
want to see that too. I want to see
I
that
would
too.
rather have Bournemouth though.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
listen, realistically, there are five slots, right? Five that could happen.
8 teams fighting for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
So Liverpool is fixed. I hope.
hmm, yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I don't
like
think anyone is touching
I'm
Liverpool.
not saying that 100% the league is done, but I'm just saying that
Top
we'll
4 is
we're
for
top
sure.
four for sure. We will
Top
finish.
5 for sure.
Yeah,
Um, second, I would say like right now, literally Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, Man City, and Chelsea all are within
Newcastle.
Newcastle also. Yeah,
yeah. Newcastle also.
they are also on good form. So I think
Alexander Alexander
Isak.
Isak is on some different gravy this season.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He would actually be a good striker
At all of the clubs that need a good striker.
yeah.
Because
Yeah, I mean, okay, go for Gyökeres. Why not Gyökeres? He has said that he will leave Celtic next season.
no,
Why
most
not?
likely goes
Why
to
Sporting.
Sporting? Sorry,
Ruben.
Sporting.
Different league, bro.
Manchester does not have money only. How will they buy him? They'll have to sell the stadium to buy him. There are only three clubs who have their money.
No, but like speaking of, okay, we have to talk about Manchester United because this Amaram guy, dude, it is so funny. It is so funny. His beef with
That poor
Rashford is so
guy.
funny. Oh my god.
That poor guy. That poor
He said,
guy.
I feel like I'm 50 when I'm just turning 40.
That poor guy has to play with such a shit squad. Just
His hair is turning grey. He's
yeah.
saying that he's
the
40, and the wildest comment, like the worst team Manchester United have ever produced. Okay, but wilder than that was, I would rather play my goalkeeping coach,
goalkeeping
who's
coaches
63 years old, ahead of the people
who
who
don't give 100%.
in the training, which is
Referring,
Rashford,
which is
basically.
Rashford, and
Oh
I'm like,
my
oh my
god!
god, what the fuck is happening?
And after
But
that,
you
Rashford posts "Good win, lads" on his Instagram story.
just that guy is I hate him so much.
I think so.
If
Rashford
I
has
just
fallen out of love of football, man. He's like, I have a contract till 2028. I am the
that
highest
guy
paid player. Just keep paying me. I
that
don't give
guy
a
is
fuck.
just a PR machine. No, that guy is just a PR machine. He was never good at football. He just fooled us all that he was great at football. He is just a contract monger. That fucker is nothing more
The
but a PR
the
machine
only
and a contract monger.
the only two good seasons he had was when he was playing for a new contract.
Yeah.
Yep.
And whenever people questioned him, his PR came in, oh, you are doing this, you are doing this, he is facing this, he is facing that. Fuck him. He is earning so much, he can have a hospital just for him. Where if he walks in, all the doctors will check him. Like he just has to go like this, and every test will be done in 30 minutes.
And Britain doesn't need medical aid. NHS is there.
No,
It's
NHS,
just
but NHS needs money. They're serious.
yeah. So that's the
Yeah.
thing,
Right
right?
now, but not past 2
The
years.
No,
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 no.
the it
They
the
have been like their budgets have been cut off and everything, but since a long time,
Rashford
Tory
Rashford
government.
does all the charities. He is great for the people, the neighborhoods and everything. I will give him that. That he would be. But he can't milk that shit for playing football.
No, I think he's trying to think that he's the footballing Robin Hood, taking the money from
Fuck
the
off.
rich and giving to the
Oh,
poor.
talking about Robin Hood, dude. I just saw this post. It was so hilarious about Neymar. He went from he went to two Muslim authoritarian government companies, basically to PSG, who he looted for
Yeah,
like 220 million, and then on salaries also he got around 250 million or something.
yeah,
Played good enough for PSG, not the best.
yeah.
Like
The Saudi thing was a scam. I think Saudi
S-
Neymar just
s-
money laundered.
yes,
Saudi was money laundering.
Saudi he earned in 2 years around 160 odd million, 160, 180 million, 90 million per season. He played 43 minutes of football. Oh no, 430 minutes
And
of
he
football, sorry. And he
and he
scored one
still
goal, made 3 assists. That's it. And now, by
but
mutual consent, terminated the contract. Goes back to his childhood club, Santos, with around $500 million with him. This is what Robin
Robin
Hood
Hood.
is. Took
See,
from the
Rashford, this is
rich.
how
but
you do
he
it.
but he still won a trophy before Cristiano in Saudi
Yeah, of course.
by just playing
Cristiano.
430 minutes. He has won a trophy. He has won three trophies actually.
Yeah.
It's not that the team won the trophy at that side. No, he was part of that roster. He played a couple of matches. So that's why he is an official part of the roster and he has the trophy. I read this amazing tweet. There is a new kid in Barcelona apparently who is doing wonders in the in the La Masia under 15 and everything. And everyone
Okay.
is like, make Messi touch him, make Messi touch him. And I'm like, don't say that. You can't say things like this. They are all like, make Messi touch him. Why is Messi not touching him? Make Messi touch him.
Like Lamine, you mean, na?
Oh my god.
It's just everyone is like a lot of times if you post see any post of like Barcelona posting about anyone in La Masia, why are you not hiring Messi to touch them? Make Messi touch kids.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, but like Messi in this Barcelona would be like, can you imagine Leva, Rafinha, Yamal, Messi also?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's done. Then just the like you can see Yamal, Leva, and Rafinha just waiting there. आ रहा है, ball आ रहा है.
Yeah,
Let's
we
wait
don't
here
need to
only.
track back.
Why?
But
वो लेके आ रहा
why?
है.
But but Barcelona has been like, seriously, you guys are so up and down. I can't even. But it's okay. I don't care.
Injuries.
The only thing I'm happy about is that the only way Barcelona and Liverpool meet each other is going to be the final in Champions League. And we haven't played against each other since that night in Anfield, 4-0. Corner taken quickly. So if Liverpool Barcelona is the final, it's going to be the craziest final.
I am turning off my phones, laptop, tablet, everything. I am
Well,
going
I
in
mean,
the remotest place.
I will tell you this: the way you guys are like up and down with your results, I'm not even sure if you're even getting to like right now. If the table was to be made right now after 7 game weeks, our both of our teams would have to play the winners. So like the four teams that would be in our group whose winners we will play are
Hmm.
Juve, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Celtic. So two of them would play each other, and then their winners is who we play in round of 16. If the table was to be made today, so
So nice. It is.
Nice,
It
yeah.
was fun while it
Yeah,
lasted.
it's almost coming to bite us in the ass that we did so well, so well in this opening stint of.
But is how smart Manchester City is.
They're
Playing
outside right
shit.
now.
Yeah, they will come. They will finish in the top, in that 16 zone, that knockout
Yep.
zone. Then
So this is one flaw discovered in this league system. Even if you play shit, lose against small clubs, still get the
yeah,
opportunity. Because in the previous
exactly.
version, if you played shit, you'd be out of the Champions League.
But they are not the, again, the thing is that they are not the only ones. So I mean, in this way, there is a chance that they have to qualify for subsequent rounds. They either have to play Bayern Munich or they either have to play Juve. Like the assumption is not that immediately they are going to get an easier team, because there are a lot of these quote
Lot of
unquote
big teams
big
faltering.
teams faltering. So there is a chance that they pick up against each other to just qualify into. Their qualifying game could be
Yeah,
difficult,
and
and it is
we
going to be a
could.
home and away leg. It is going to There is going to be that reverse fixture.
So
So
probably we
like,
are going to see Brest in quarterfinals and semifinals. So we will
yeah,
get great CBS
of
content.
course there is a possibility. Brest are
Michael
currently what?
Richards loves breasts.
Brest are currently 13th. Brest are currently 13th, and I think they play Real Madrid only. The last game they're playing against Real Madrid.
Yep.
I think after watching this episode, everybody would be like, "Oh, but now we get why the episodes were just Mansi." Because look how we've been talking about for 1 hour about like just what MSN Ronaldo. I think how did we get here? How did this conversation start?
I have no
Started by
idea.
no, you started it by Neymar thing. Robin Hood. We were at Marcus
No,
Rashford. From Marcus
yeah,
Rashford, we
Rashford.
came
Yeah,
to
Rashford.
this.
See, I'm telling you, Rashford is the problem. Whenever we even take his name, we drive away from the goal. Even his name drives you away from your goal.
Next week, I think the what do you say? The big match is going to be Arsenal versus Manchester City. So predictions.
It's at Emirates now.
Yeah, Arsenal home.
I think City bounces
I've
back.
I'll go for City 2-1.
I also go for City. Absolute destruction.
Oh, I
City
so
destroy Arsenal.
yeah.
Yeah. Omar Marmoush hat
Haaland and
trick.
Foden hat tricks. I like
Um,
Man United.
Marmoush and Haaland hat tricks. Foden all 6 assists.
Oh my god, that is crazy. That's so
Wow,
funny.
that's a
Yeah.
that's a wild assumption. Six
Actually,
goals,
it is
all
crazy.
six assisted by whom? Foden. What was Foden
Foden
doing? Assisting.
assisting.
You
No.
remember those Mesut Ozil memes like, "May I assist you?"
Yeah, where he's like,
um.
may I assist you? All right.
All right. So,
Yes.
okay, we are all expecting Arsenal to get destroyed. Great. And also
True.
Liverpool Bournemouth. I think again a big match.
I,
I,
I
I
I'll go for a draw.
yeah, I mean, I really, really, really want to pick a side, but I don't. I
I
will
think
say
it's a
draw.
high. I think it's a high scoring match, but we just win it, like 3-2 or something like that.
Very possible. Like this match can go either way, and
It
it's
could
not
be.
just
It can be It's either going to be goals galore at both ends, or it's going to be uh, edge of the seat. But then at
1-0.
the 1-0, one team
yeah,
takes it, and I hope that is Liverpool.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not the reason that I'm not picking the squad is because I want Bournemouth to win and I hate Liverpool or something, but it's just that both the teams are playing so
So well,
different and so
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's very difficult to predict this game because it is that way. So I think it will
But
be either a
I'm not
draw or one
sure
team
about.
just nicks it
So until next game
next time.
week, right? And
Yes,
listeners, I will be doing a live watch along to the last match day of Champions League. So join us, and we'll see.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow we'll see in lifetime, in like, yeah, We'll see.
The sentence.
Bye, listeners.
We
We
will
are
see.
done for the
We
day.
will see in real time who Liverpool can get in their draws, because we are either finishing first or second.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. All
Until
right.
match day 24 review. Bye.
Bye.
If you've reached till here, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell to always know when we post new content, and let us know your thoughts in the comments.